Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. To begin a great relationship, know what you want. Know what the needs of your body are, what the needs of your mind are, and what fits well with you. There are millions of men and women, and some of them will make a good match for you and others won't. The two of you only need to be like a key in a lock, a match that works. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials down 17, NASDAQ off 9, S&P's flat, gold contract up $2, trading at $1,227 an ounce, silver up 2 pennies at $19.56 an ounce, platinum up $1 at $1,418 an ounce. Copper down 4.5 pennies at $3.29 a pound. Light sweet crude, it's flat at $92.43. But what crude did, folks, she broke the B point of an ABC structure on the way down, broke good volume. That crude wants to go to $84. Now, bonds, you're going to love it. 10-year up 7 ticks at 123.11. 30-year up 20 ticks at 129.13. What you had out here is this. Yesterday, you came down hard. You had expanded volume, but guess what? You couldn't break a swing point. What does it do out here today? Tests the lows of yesterday, does it with lighter volume, rejects the lows. Bonds are going higher in price, lower in yield. King dollar down 97 ticks, trading out at 81.06. The euro up 30 at 136.05, and the yen trading at 104.80. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. And that's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? You get a flat market. We're at 1939. You volume out here 654 million versus 758 yesterday. We go to the Dow Industrials. We take a look at the Dow. What we have at the Dow, that's also flat. It's down $17. Got to a low out here today, folks, of 16,378. Closed off at the 16,444. You have, as I said yesterday, you have a large seller, and guess what? The buyers are out there too. The bull and bear are fighting like wildfire. But the bottom line is that what you do have, and I suspect you're going to see this continue, is that there's a large seller in not only the futures market, the ETF markets, and when they hit that market, they hit it pretty good. Market is resilient and keeps coming back. NASDAQ Composite, down $9, but that also is a flat market. 2.1 billion versus 2.3 billion. Now, if we go over to the SPY, take a look at the ETF structures out here. This is what you have. So the SPY went sideways today, 88 million shares. Really not giving us a lot of conviction, whether it's down or up. The small caps, what we did with the small caps, same deal. 29 million traded. You did 114 million. The 3Qs, which was the weakest indice out here, was down 29 cents, but you need more volume for lower price. What the 3Qs did out here today did 23 million shares. It's going to need a lot more than that in order to get into lower price. We go to the gold market. We take a look at gold out here. What we had with gold, GCG4. So you have a gold out here. She was up $1.90. Sideways move. She's going to need wide price spread, accelerated volume. I want to see her back over the 1231.60 area. Now, bonds. These are going to be so intriguing, folks, because the whole world is suspecting that, guess what, that the bond yields are going up. I'm not in that camp. We'll see how this baby shakes out, but this is what we did out here today. So, the 10-year right now is at 123.10. What we had done is this. If we bring this back to January 6th, start moving higher with juice behind the move. We come down yesterday also with wide price spread and expanded volume. So this morning what we did out here, the low of yesterday was that 123. Guess what? We committed, and yesterday what we did 1.2 million contracts. Today we did 968,000 contracts. So we tested that low, rejected that low, start moving higher. The move that we had done, folks, on January 6th is saying, bottom line, that the bond market, the 10-year this is, wants to basically run up to the 125.23. That's how that's set up right now. We go to the 30-year. We take a look at the 30-year. The 30-year actually is stronger than the 10-year right now. The 30-year is in the larger range, just tucked its head over it. This is what it did. So the 30-year is at 129.11. And at 129.11, this is what you have. If we go back to the same date, meaning the 6th, you go topside. Yesterday, what ends up happening is that we come downtown with 325,000 contracts. Guess what? This just shook it off big time. You go topside, you have slightly higher volume. You absolutely have the price spread. And I suspect the 30-year right now is on its way up to this 131.09. And that's going to be, I think that's going to be big news in the marketplace. Oil market. Okay, so check this out. This is so cool. Oil, and where is she? There she is, right here. Okay, so we take a look at this oil market. The low in oil today was 91.24. We closed flat, but guess what? We broke the B. The B point on this contract is 92.10, and we broke it with volume. So it got back inside 92.10. It's at 92.37. But when you go to a lower low, you do it with higher volume, guess what? You're right back down there. That little baby is a 14-point ABC structure on the way down. Now, the 14 points, folks, come off of the last counter-trend bounce, which is a 100.75, which was established on December 27th. So an ABC structure in general goes like this. A to B equals C to D. Your probability of getting the price projection goes up when you take out the B point and you take it out with volume. And that's exactly what we did. So we'll see where this baby shakes out, but that is saying we got an ABC, confirmed ABC structure on the way down. King Dollar. We go over to King Dollar. We take a look at King Dollar. What we have with King Dollar is this. She went sideways today, 28,000 contracts. She's building cause to also get into higher price. The higher price I expect she's going to run to first is only about 75 ticks over this. But what I do expect to have, once you get to that level, she's going to want to run to the 83 level. It's a decent number on this run and the building cause aspect of this run. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. If we go over to Best Bed Bath & Beyond, BBBY, this baby is going to be a destroyed stock for a while. That came down $9.93 today. It's trading at $69.75. And if you do want to see how this baby's set up, what this has a high volume low that's going to go right after. That high volume low, folks, was the week of December 12th, 2012. And that's a long time ago, but guess what? 6.5 hours. Well, actually, it wasn't even 6.5 hours. The stock opened down that type of, opened down $7.50. Huge volume. That's going to make its way down to that area. If you want to see a big score, and this is a hedge fund that's been in the news all over the place. This is Steve Cohen's hedge fund, SAC. They made a fortune out here today, and this is what they did. ICPT, folks, was up $203 today, okay? They made, just on this one trade, if, in fact, they still own what they had just bought. I'll show you what they had just bought. They had literally only owned a portion of this position for about 50 days. They own 1 million shares, and 1 million times 203, of course, is $203 million. Not a bad day's pay. So as I bring this up, what you're going to see is that SAC is on the fourth line there. You can see on November 7th, they bought an additional 386,000 shares. As of the last filing, they owned 988,000 shares. Now, the way it works, folks, is that they owned over 5% of it. So that's telling me that they still own that much. He's paid a huge amount of money in fines, but a $200 million payday in one day, that's not a bad payday. That's actually pretty amazing. Let's go to Danny in Atlanta. Hey, Danny, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, can we look at Randgold Resources? It's trading below the June lows, and wanted to know what you think. Is there something wrong with the company?
Let's take a look at it. You stay right there. We'll take a look at Randgold Resources as soon as we come back. We had the Dow Industrials finished down 17, NASDAQ off 9, S&P's were flat. We had gold up 230. Silver traded at 1956. You get oil at 92.36. Bonds, the 10 years at 123. The 30 years at 130. We're going to be right back, folks.